Deep within the forests of the planet Alara, a young boy named Zayn wandered, captivated by the mysteries surrounding his home. Only 10 years old, Zayn was brave, curious, and always searching for new wonders. He often ventured into the dense, bioluminescent forests, despite his parents' warnings about the alien wolves. These wolves, he'd been told, were beautiful yet powerful beings, roaming freely and guarding the secrets of the wild. They were rumored to have shimmering silver fur, 6 legs, and eyes that glowed like embers. One evening, under the light of Alara's 2 moons, Zayn set off on another adventure. He carried only his small backpack with a flashlight, some snacks, and his multi-tool, a prized gift from his father. As he walked, the forest glowed with an ethereal light, plants casting a blue hue as creatures scurried between trees. The world felt alive, and Zayn felt the thrill of discovery in his chest. But then, a faint whimper broke the silence. Zayn stopped, his heart pounding, unsure of what he'd heard. The sound came again, soft and pained, echoing through the trees. Driven by concern, Zayn followed the noise, pushing through ferns and bushes until he reached a small clearing. There, lying on the forest floor, was an alien wolf. Its body was sleek and muscular, with fur that shimmered silver under the moonlight. The creature's 6 powerful legs were tense, and its intelligent, violet eyes glowed with a mixture of fear and pain. Zayn's breath caught in his throat. He had heard of these creatures his whole life, but to see one so close, so majestic, was both thrilling and terrifying. Then Zayn noticed the source of the wolf's distress. Its paw was trapped in a jagged metal clamp, a cruel device likely set by someone with ill intent. The wolf struggled against it, but the trap held firm, and every movement only made the creature whimper more. Zayn felt a surge of compassion and knew he had to help. Gathering his courage, he took a step forward, whispering softly, "It's okay. I'm here to help. I won't hurt you." The wolf's gaze shifted to him, its violet eyes narrowing slightly, as if assessing whether he was friend or foe. Zayn kept his movements slow and calm, reaching into his backpack to retrieve his multi-tool. "I'll be careful, I promise," he murmured, showing the wolf his tool. The creature held his gaze, its breathing steadying as though it understood him. Zayn knelt beside the trap, examining the jagged metal. It was old and rusted, but strong. This wasn't going to be easy. With a deep breath, Zayn began working on the trap, wedging his multi-tool into the hinge to pry it open. It took every bit of his strength, his fingers straining as he twisted and pulled. The wolf whimpered, shifting slightly, but Zayn whispered soothingly, "Just a little longer, almost there." Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the trap's hinge gave way with a sharp snap, and the clamp released. The wolf pulled its paw free, licking the wound gently, and Zayn sat back, his hands trembling from the effort. The wolf stood, testing its injured paw, then looked at Zayn with an expression of gratitude that transcended words. Gently, it lowered its head and nudged Zayn's hand with its nose, a warm, reassuring gesture. Zayn's eyes widened in awe as he felt the wolf's soft fur, realizing that in this moment, they shared a bond of trust. He stroked the creature's head, feeling a deep connection that was almost magical. The wolf's violet eyes met his, and in that gaze, Zayn felt a silent promise, a shared understanding that he had made a friend for life. The wolf let out a soft, rumbling sound that seemed almost like a thank you, then turned and began to limp back into the forest. But just before it disappeared into the shadows, it looked back at Zayn one last time, as if to say goodbye and seal their bond forever. For a long time, Zayn sat in that clearing, feeling a strange mix of joy, pride, and wonder. He had saved a creature of legend, and in return, he had gained a friend in the wild. As he made his way back home, Zayn glanced over his shoulder, half expecting to see the wolf watching over him. But the creature was gone, leaving only the memory of a shared moment beneath the light of twin moons. From that day on, Zayn's visits to the forest were different. He felt a quiet confidence, a sense that he was protected by his friend, the alien wolf. And while he never saw the creature again, He knew it was out there, somewhere, watching over him as he continued to explore the wonders of the mysterious world around him.